Let's talk about the Pacers. They knocked off the Hornets, speaking of big wins, at home, thanks in large part to a season-high 39 from PG-13, Paul George. But when you look at it, Twan, over the last 10, India's flip-flop, wins and losses, going 5-5 over that span. Now, obviously, there's a building block in place with PG-13. But how do the Pacers achieve consistency down the stretch of this regular season? Because it can't just all be Paul George.
Well, on paper, they're a good team. They have yet to show the consistency where they can get max effort from everybody on the night, on a given night. I mean, tonight was all Paul George tonight. Yep. He carried the team most of the game and did all the work tonight. Only 2 guys in double figures, but they was able to get the win. Can they be consistent on a consistent basis night in, night out to make it to the playoffs? I think they do make the playoffs, but I don't see them winning the playoff series. They're not going to make any noise in the playoffs.
I saw Nate McMillan last night, and Nate seemed frustrated with, like, hey, the way they played last night, obviously they right the ship tonight. But what is their identity? Because we knew what they used to be, and that was supposed to be a defensive-minded team. Now it seems like you turn it over to Paul George, maybe more up and down, but Nate was a defensive guy at State. He was a defensive guy at Seattle. He was known as a stopper. Do they want to play like their head coach used to play?
I think they wanted to play fast. I think they wanted to space the floor. I think, obviously, when you add as many pieces as they did, when you think about Thaddeus Young, Al Jefferson, obviously Jeff Teague, you add those 3 pieces to the team, you're trying to play at a faster pace. They try to put the stretch 4 in the play. Miles Turner's a guy who can step out and shoot the 3. So you would think they would want to score 110, 115 points a night. Would probably fit best for their personnel. Monte Ellis is a guy that can play in transition as well. So they just haven't hit their stride. It's just tough when you got those new pieces to get an identity. We thought they had it there right there in the middle of the season where they kind of took off 6 or 7 in a row. And like you said, they just went on this losing streak. But I think they do crawl into the playoffs. They're now 2 games over 500, but I don't think they can make any noise.
All right, let's see if they can make some moves. But right now, it looks like, 5-5 over the last 10. They got to get more.